The question is that the honourable member have leave to bring in the bill. All of those opinions say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Honourable member Pearce.
I move that the bill now be read the first time.
The question is that the bill now be read a first time. All of those that opinions say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Honourable member Pearce.
President, I table the Statement of Compatibility with the Charter of Human Rights and Responsibilities Act 2006 in accordance with Section 28. I make this Statement of Compatibility with respect to the Sugar Taxation Health Warning Labels Bill 2018. I move that the bill now be read a second time. It has come to our attention that there has been a dramatic increase in diet-related health issues over the last decade. Let me put towards you the unpleasant examples of tooth decay, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. With implementation of this bill, it will cause a decrease in sugar and diet-related health problems and subsequently result in an increase in understanding of healthy diet and lifestyles. We know that an Australian government-approved healthy lifestyle guideline, as our bill supports, will not only decrease the strain in our healthcare system, but create a healthier and happier population. The Australian Bureau of Statistics stated that by promoting and establishing healthy practices early in life, such as a balanced diet with sufficient fruit and vegetables, it will continue into adolescence and adulthood, thereby reducing a person's risk of developing conditions such as heart disease and diabetes. Conversely, risk factors such as being overweight or obese in childhood may increase a person's risk of developing health conditions later in life. This is why the implementation of our bill is paramount and a necessity to our society. Furthermore, the World Health Organization, in an independent study, recommended that processed sugar intake be exclusively limited to no more than 10% of all energy intake per day. They also confirmed that no health risks associated with lowering sugar intake levels to below 5%. So why do we want to live in society that promotes those companies and their products that endorse unhealthy habits and go against backed up knowledge that states the goods that they are producing are detrimental to our health? Additionally, Health Direct, an Australian government organisation, has stated that an estimated 20 to 25% of youth in Australia are overweight, and which of those, a quarter of those group are obese. Obesity comes with many health effects that can be debilitating and long-lasting. It also has been shown that by being obese as a child, the likelihood that they are also obese as an adult is increased tenfold, dramatically increasing the previously mentioned health issues later in life. The actions undertaken by this bill is an instrument to battle the current increase in tooth decay within Victoria. The ABC reported this year in March that it has been a 10% increase in child tooth decay over the last 5 years, with many health effects, with many issues leading to long-term, long-lasting health effects that can be traced back to high levels of sugar in the diet. Our bill aims to promote a balanced diet from an early age through education and awareness campaigns in schools and local communities as outlined by Clause 10. This education campaign will be directly funded by the taxation collected from manufacturing companies exclusively, not the consumers, thereby directly inputting money back into the root of the issue. Our bill wants a healthy lifestyle to be instilled in all Victorians. From an early age, by taxing the producers of the sugary goods such as fruit drinks, muesli bars and sugar-rich cereals, all of which are marketed directly towards children and therefore discouraging consumers to make healthier dietary choices that will be beneficial to their future health. Our aim is to bring about a new era in the understanding of what is in our food, with the ridding of the obsolete and ambiguous current 5-star health rating system. system that is currently being withdrawn due to its inadequacy. Our proposed labelling system is simple to understand and universal to all, and will create a sense of understanding and correspondence between all food goods, rather than those purely in their own section. It is time for change. It is time for Victoria to take a stand. It is finally time to put in place a system that accomplishes what it sets out to achieve. Not just for our own health, but for the health of the children of today, for the health of our future children and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. The government must understand that it is owed to the Victorian people that we strive to improve their health and well-being. Else what is the point of government in the first place? We're not saying it's going to be easy. Doing the right thing never is.
Thank you, Honourable Member Pearce. I'll call now the opposition speaker. Honourable Member.
President, the Honourable Member Eunice. We discussed today a bill that wants to control every person in Victoria's diet and eating habits by taxing them extra with products containing over 5 grams of sugar per 100 grams. The other side hopes that this bill will achieve a healthy society, that the implementation of this bill will be the reason for rates of obesity, tooth decay, and other sugar-related illnesses to decline. Now in theory, this bill overall wants to be the cause for a healthier society, and we can appreciate that. However, the broad issue that we are discussing here is the unhealthy eating habits of some consumers, which result in such diseases as mentioned. Now, how is taxing sugar items going to refrain people from buying products?
Read the bill.
At first, maybe people will be hesitant or angry,